Now, for those of you who don't know, my name is Michael Forrest, and welcome to It's Shark Time. Now, before we get going, just a quick note about text messaging. I have mine in the off position because you would not believe some of the texts I get up here when I'm performing. Things like "get off the stage," things like that. So I have them turned off, and this means I won't be able to answer any text messages until after the show is over. But if you do, let me see if I can get around this cake here. All right. But if you need to get a hold of us, really the best way to do it is by joining our Discord, and you'll find the address right below me right there. Now, how many of you know how many events I've hosted? Anybody?
700.
Over 700.
Right, over 700 events. And in that time, what's the question I get asked almost every single day?
Why are we
Why
here?
are we here?
It's a good question. Why are we here, people? The answer is right down below my podium right here. Those three little words. So let's hear it. Why are we here, everybody? That was good on volume, but I'm going to need some more enthusiasm. Let's chant it. Why are we here, everybody? To feed a shark. To feed a shark. More menacing, people. Make it scary. To feed a shark. To feed a shark. All right, cool. And that's right. We are here to feed a shark. And in order to feed a shark, we're going to need a shark. All right. So I'm going to bring out my friends. Anyone want me to meet my friends now? Oh, I'm seeing a portal. Where are we going? To the campfire? Really? Okay. Well, there you go, yacht creature. Very well done. All right. I'd really appreciate it if you don't open portals in here. I thought that was taken care of. I guess not. All right. So there we are. That's what goes. Okay. Well, I'm going to bring my friends out now that yacht creature's gone back to the campfire. Here we go. All right. These are my friends Melvin, Buster, and Fang. Right, and look, they're looking good now, but it always wasn't this way. There was a time when they were wasting away nothing. It was a dark time in Altspace history. It really was. And I was walking around Altspace all sad, not knowing what to do. So, I was desperate enough to become an Altspace event host. And I started hosting events, and we had 10 events a week. We had hundreds of people coming to events, but nobody was willing to help me feed a shark, because it turns out it's not enough to expect you people to help me feed a shark by, or save the earth by, one shark at a time. No, you need some incentive. And we have that for you here today. You're going to notice this red circle right here. And on that red circle throughout this event, you're going to see various prizes appear. And it starts with this empty aquarium, which is yours to fill any way you want. Right? You can put different objects in it. And in this way, it'll be truly unique, and won't be any others like it in Altspace. And, this can be your prize today if you're one of our survivors, or winners, depending how you look at it. And the way this is going to work is if you'd like to be a volunteer on today's show, you have to check in with my friend and co-host Sharky. Now, Sharky is going to swim over here, right over to this open section. All right, get up, Sharky. Get in the position there. There you go. Check him out. He's floating backwards. That's nice. Let the current push you, my friend. There you go. Oh, somebody's making backup sounds. Really? Okay, I think that's Mrs. Producer. All right, well, what you do is you take the line that's coming out of your right hand and you aim it right at Sharky's nose like you're going to pet him, and you're going to see a spinning target. Just squeeze that target or trigger on your right hand one time, and you're going to get a text prompt that appears in the air before you, asking you to put in your Altspace username. Not your display name, your username. This is very important because we need your username in order to track you down, in order to give you prizes, right? And if you don't know what your username is, you can find it by clicking on that blue and white triangle on your lower left, and when your menu opens up, you'll see all these tabs on the bottom, and there'll be this inviting smiley face, be smiling right at you, and you click on that, and you'll see your avatar looking back at you. You can check your hair out, and you'd be like, man, I look fantastic tonight. This is going to be a great show because my hair is perfect. And then on the left side, you're going to see your display name, and right below that in parentheses, you're going to see your username. All right, and that's the name that we need in order to distribute our prizes. Now, quick note about your menu on your lower left. You're going to see at the very top of that menu is your microphone icon. When that microphone icon is clear, that means we can hear you and everything that's happening in your environment. Which is a good thing. We like being able to hear you laugh. We like being able to interact with you. But if during the performance you should happen to have a conversation that's better suited for the campfire, or maybe you have an audio issue that you don't know about, like you got some feedback, or maybe you're one of those that likes to stand on the camera and go, and then a couple of minutes go by and you go, And aside from advising you to, have some coffee before the show, what you may find is that your microphone gets turned to red by, somebody that's helping out with moderation, or my producer might do that. And if that happens, don't be offended. We're just trying to make the experience better for our YouTube audience. You'll notice Raven and I floating up in the air. That's our YouTube camera. And, so that's going on YouTube. Is we're standing down there and you're going, we might have to do something about that. Now, if that does happen, don't feel like you can't express yourself. You've got this pink cheek smiley face in your menu wheel that opens you up a wide variety of options with which to express yourself. I'll leave it to you to choose which one is the most appropriate. But if I could, I'd like to reserve this one because it's a giant hand sticking out of your head. Right now, that's pretty distracting, right? And we're going to use that as a signal. So let's say, that Sharky is cracking wise behind my back, or maybe my voice starts cracking, or the glass starts cracking, or you see an actual crack, and I'm going to want to know that. All right, so we're going to use that hand as our signal. Now, if only one of them goes up, it might be somebody messing around. But if I see the whole audience has these giant hands coming out of their head, I know it's going to be something I need to address. I'll turn around and I'm like, what's going on, people? And then we'll get to the bottom of it. All right, cool. Now, listen, I know what goes on in Altspace. I do. I know how there are people trying to destroy you. There are. I know how they're trying to steal your boyfriend. I heard all that stuff they're saying about you at a campfire. It's horrible. I can't believe you really did that to that other person, and they're scheduling events over yours. They're sending troll raids right now at this very moment. You know what we can do about this? We can band together and take action, take responsibility, make Altspace a better place. And how are we going to do this? Well, you send those people to come visit. They'll come here. My friends will get to eat, and we'll make Altspace a better place. And the best thing is we did it together. It's awesome, right? All right, cool. All right, people are still laughing at that bit. That's good. I heard somebody laughing. Good. That's important. All right, thanks, Dale. We appreciate the support there. All right, now you're going to notice on your lower right, you're going to see a raise hand button appear as if by magic. True, that's what magic looks like in VR. All right, now if you'd like to be a volunteer on today's show and you've checked in with Sharky, that's very important. If you don't check in with Sharky, bad things happen. All right, you've all been warned. Bad things will happen. All right, it looks like we only have 2 people willing to help me feed a shark. That's kind of sad. Look at the size of that audience, and only 2 people want to help me feed a shark. Look at me. You're barely never far anyway. We got 3 people. All right, but that's the least we need. But my friends do like a little bit of variety. All right, let's see who we have here. Let's take a look at our menu. You guys want to hear tonight's specials?
Goodness.
All right, good, excellent. All right, let's see. We have Doggy Wolves, who said he was going to win tonight. Let's find out if that's true. We also have Iron Sniper, one of our regulars. That's cool.
Hopefully.
We also have
Hopefully
Sarah Apples coming up. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to extend these bridges. If Sharky would get out of the way, please. We rehearsed this, Sharky. How many times do we have to go over this? This is like the 3rd show in a row. All right, now I'm going to extend these bridges here. And when I do, please come up. But listen, if you need to recenter, now's the time, because if you recenter while you're on stage, you end up back in the audience like this, and it's awkward for everybody, right, Marty? It's awkward.
Yes.
Feel awkward, Marty? You do? Okay, good. I'm just making sure. All right, let's get up here. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull back these bridges once you're all here, because here at Shark Time, escape is bad. I think we're missing some. Okay, good. We got everybody. All right, going to pull back these bridges. All right, let's start out with you, Iron. Now you have barely survived Shark Time in the past. You've got enough left to play. What keeps you coming back?
My drive to win. Just
Drive to
finally
win. That's excellent. We like that. And listen, many of you may not notice, but many times, and his sacrifice is legend. He's donated so much to our sharks, and they are all very grateful. And because they need more iron in their diet here tonight. It's excellent.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, cool. Let's see who else we have here. Now, Doggy Wolves, you're back too. Right now, you've also fed my friends quite a bit. And yet you keep trying. What keeps bringing you, coming back here?
Especially Melvin. I've fed him probably 5 times now.
All right. Well, you might want to, spread it out so the other sharks can experience you if you don't make it. That's good. How long have you been around Altspace, Doggy?
Probably for nearly 2 years now, probably. Just on and off.
Oh, wow. That's a while.
Mhm.
Well, I can understand you wanting to go out like this. That's good.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Sarah Apples, you've been on the show before. I believe you won in the past, haven't you?
Yeah, very close
so
call.
All returning
lucky.
people. This is good. And how long have you been around Altspace for, Sarah?
3 months now. 3 months.
3 months.
Just
Wow.
3 months.
Okay.
I'm still quite
Oh, that's
new.
good. Oh, you're still relatively fresh, everybody. The freshness is important in
Fresh.
Shark Tank. It truly is. All right, everybody. If you join me by coming up these ramps here, what we're gonna do is you're gonna see we have these yellow X's all laid out for you. So just stand on the yellow X where you feel comfortable,
do
and
that.
and just hopefully you'll be there for a while. Now, once you get on that yellow X, all you need to do is just press that consent button directly in front of you on the floor right there. And minor formality for our insurance company. Now, if everybody would press down on your left thumbstick, right, in the interest of fairness. Here we go. Doggy, that includes you too. Doggy, you'd press down
Did
on
I
that
do
left
it?
thumbstick for me. There you go. All right, excellent. Well done. All right, now, listen, we're going to bring this glass closure so you all feel safe, secure, and comfortable. All right? How's that feel, everybody? Does that feel good?
Claustrophobic.
A bit
Claustrophobic.
A little bit.
All right. Well, that is for your protection and also ours because, listen, any attempt to escape is going to immediately disqualify you from our event. And we are told that that's not fair. But you know what's not fair is denying my friends a chance to eat. It's animal cruelty, and we're not going to stand for it here at the Shark Tank. Oh, no, we will not. All right, now the way this is going to work is we're going to ask you all a question. And don't worry, there are no right or wrong answers here at Shark Time. Only those answers that convince our audience that you deserve to live more than the person next to you. That's it. Pretty easy. And you're going to notice directly above you, a number has appeared. Now, this number enables our audience to vote for which is their favorite contestant. So your fate is in their hands. You got to win them over. So let's say that Sarah Apples has a great answer. It's very insightful. It's very well thought out, and you're extremely impressed. All you have to do is click on Sarah's nameplate directly below her, and you'll notice that the number goes up. You only get one vote.
I want
The thing
my
is, you can
vote
change this vote anytime you want. It's yours to distribute however you like.
Boys,
Say
you're
that
not going
Iron
up.
Sniper. Wait, what's that, Sarah? What happened?
Nothing.
Mine
I
to
was
go-
just making a
Nothing
comment that
happened?
men seem. Well, they seem to have a bit of a problem already getting the numbers up.
Oh, I see. Well, we haven't asked the question yet, so maybe the answers will actually help them. But let's say that Iron Sniper has an even better answer than Sarah. All you have to do is click on Iron's nameplate, and your vote will move over from Sarah to Iron, and that's the way it's going to work until we lock in the votes, okay? So we're all clear on that? Their fate is in your hands, all right? It's your responsibility to determine who's going to survive. All right, now let's start out with you, Sarah. Sarah, are you ready for your question?
Yeah. Can I ask you a question
are.
first, though?
But I asked the questions here.
Yeah, I just want to know what the cake's for.
What the cake's for?
Yeah.
Well,
you can tell the later.
that the cake will be discussed at the end.
Oh,
But it looks like
sorry.
a cake with a candle in it. All right, and it may be evocative of somebody's birthday. It might be somebody on your left, possibly. It could be. It's possible.
Your birthday.
It's possible.
Oh.
Yeah. And you know what, Sarah?
Yeah,
you
he's gotta
inadvertently
win.
just helped Iron have a better turnout.
I know.
You realize that, right?
I'm good, Ram.
Are you glad you asked that question, Sarah? Now I have a question for you.
So
if you're ready,
pleased.
Sarah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see here. Let's see. Now, over in the distance, you're going to see the Ravenhall Sea-Lab. Now, in the galley of the Ravenhall Sea-Lab sits a very angry man. It's true. And that man is our own beloved Dr. Starling. And what's got him so upset, in this galley, there is a refrigerator that is looking positively nasty because our staff has done it again, and they've gone and they've made a mess. And I'm just wondering, how can we get our staff to focus more on cleanliness for the sake of the sanity of our dear Dr. Starling?
Oh, that's a tough. I mean, what grade of nastiness are we talking? We talking milk nasty gone off, or just
Well, we're
grubby?
talking, that's probably part of it, but I understand there's a lot of ketchup stains, particularly the ketchup, Courtney, particularly the ketchup. Ketchup.
Mm.
Oh no.
Okay. I think to stop the stainage, they should be issued visitors with, I don't know what you call them, like Tommy Tippy catch bibs, plastic
Wait a minute.
things.
Wait. Say that again slowly. Say that again slowly, please.
Okay.
For my audience.
So visitors, to stop being messy, and again, they get issued a Tommy Tippy plastic bib catch. It's got a tray on the
okay.
bottom.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So then,
we've seen
then
those.
they
Yeah,
have
I get that. The lobster bibs. Okay.
Yeah, that's the same thing. And then you get like bib juice at the end of it, so they don't need to open the fridge for their own drink.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Because they have their own
right, so-
bib juice going on there.
So we give them bibs because they're animals. Okay, we get it. All right, that's cool. All right. It's the problem is there are too many interns over there. They don't have the same respect for the institution that we do. All right, Iron Sniper, what do you got? How can we encourage our staff to be more clean for the sanity of Dr. Starling?
For them incentives to be clean.
Like prices
No.
and stuff.
Like money.
Oh, it works for
Your
you.
money.
It works for you guys. That's 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 a good idea. Maybe we'll give them a world building kit of their very own. Internal
Yeah,
world building
There
kit.
you go.
Yeah, there we go. That'll work. All right, now, Doggy, how about you? What can we do to get our
Yeah, I'm
staff to
ready.
be just a little bit cleaner?
Right, I always wanted one of these. Like I've seen on Amazon, and they're really cute. Self vacuums. Like it does it itself. It vacuums itself, and I feel like it will be a bit cute. Too big, not
Okay.
too small, and it does the job.
Oh, okay. All
Also,
right. Well, there you go.
switch the ketchup
Right, well, listen.
to mayonnaise.
Is that Doggy?
Switch
More?
ketchup to mayonnaise because mayonnaise is white, so it won't stain as much.
Oh, I see.
But
Okay.
it's
All
a lot
right. There
better.
you go. All right, everybody. I want you all to think about which volunteer's answer you like the best.
Please vote for me. I don't want to go
Was
out
it Sarah
again.
Apples? Was it Iron? Was it Doggy Wolf?
Think of
Please
the
think
bib
about the
juice.
consequences of your
Bib
actions, everybody.
juice,
Their
people.
fate is in your
Okay.
hands.
It's a
You hear them
new
screaming?
product.
Okay,
A
Okay.
bib
let's see.
juice
Gonna close the
drainage
vote in
product
3,
going on.
do not want
2,
to.
Come on.
1.
Do not
Come
want
on.
to. Stop it.
It's
Quick.
now
No.
closed. Let's see.
No.
Sarah, before I even turned around, I could tell it wasn't going well for you. Because I heard the old nose. Oh, I heard somebody yell at Sarah's. Oh, wait, I'm not even going to say it. Okay. All right. Well, Sarah, let me ask you something. Does anybody know where you are right now?
Only my friends over there didn't
Right, hang
rig
on a
the
second.
vote.
All right. Well,
Obviously.
Sarah's friends, please raise their hand there. Okay. So we have Lady Bun there. Are you guys the type to press charges?
No.
They don't rig
Oh.
votes for sure.
Okay. Sarah,
Paying
I
them
think
again.
if you make it through, if anything's left of you to survive, you're going to have to show better judgment in selecting your friends because they just threw you under a bus.
Totally.
Oh,
They throw
no.
me in a shark. That's what they've done,
Yeah,
Michael.
they did. They threw you into a shark. That's exactly right. If you would give me a good scream on your way out, now our audience becomes something of an expert. There we go. All right, very nice. All right, that was a good quality scream. We know good quality screams here at Shark Time. How many of you are here for the first time? If you're here for the first time, put your hands up like this. Let me see it. All right, well, listen, then we have to explain something. When we first came out with it Shark Time, we were very proud of it. We were. We took it right to the admins and said, check this out. The admins were horrified at that effect you just saw. And it turns out it was just a big misunderstanding. They thought it looked like something else. They did. And I think that says more about them than it does us. Because listen, that effect that you just saw, that's just seasoning. It's all that is. And we have to add that in because listen, most avatars in Altspace, they're delicious because sharks don't like eating people, but they do like eating Altspace avatars. And you know what? Some of us have those green tags above our head, and it gives us this nasty, kind of a gross aftertaste. It's disgusting, and we have to add in that seasoning to make it a better experience for everybody. Okay. Now, the good news is we have an opening up here, so let's see if we can have somebody else up. Let's see who do we have. Let's see. Let's take a look here. Okay, I'm not getting my menu up. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Oh, the menu keeps disappearing. This is really working out. Let's see. Oh, we've got Hales. Hales is one of our regulars. Let's have Hales up. Hales is always a great guest. All right, cool. Now, Sharky, if you go over there for a minute so I can extend the bridges, I'd appreciate that. Sharky, I mean, we've rehearsed this a bunch of times. Look at him spinning. He's showing off, everybody. Check it out. All right, everybody, look at the stylings, the dancing stylings of my friend Sharky. There you go. Okay, good. All right, now we're going to extend those bridges right now. Have Hales up. All right, Hales has won the show before, and she's been on many times. Come on up. Oh, she's doing the dance thing. Oh, you want some music? Let's give you some music. It's your way on. Here we go.
I
Let's
love
go, Hales.
music.
There we go. Very nice. All right, Hales.
You
You've been on
paid
the
the
band.
band.
For those of the people who haven't met you yet, how long?
Hello.
People, but I got muted.
Hi. How long have you been around Altspace for, Hales? Those who haven't met you
Probably
yet.
about 6 months now.
6 months. Wow. And have you enjoyed your time here?
Yeah, loving it every day.
Good. And you're going to go out like this. That's like really noble. And my friends are really grateful. But let's pull back those bridges so you don't get any ideas. All right, cool. Let's get up this ramp here. All right. Just a little bit closer. Here you go, Hales. Just a little bit more. I'm going to have you situated over my friend Melvin as we start our second round. Here we go. Let's clear our scores out if I can do that from here. Excellent. You get all checked in? All right. Oh, good. You did. Excellent. Well, let's give you a glass enclosure of your very own. I'm going to be careful to press the right button this time because I have a habit of sending Hales down to her doom when she doesn't need to be sent down. All right. There we go. All right. Well, let's open up our voting, everybody. All right. So we got the voting open. We're all set. And let's start out by Doggy Wolves this time. Doggy, are you ready for your question?
Maybe.
All right.
Maybe I am,
Is
maybe
Wandering
not.
Soul in the audience tonight?
You're not-
Wandering Soul, you out there? Oh, all right. Well, this one comes to us from one of our Ravenhall regulars, Wandering Soul. right? Now it seems that a lot of people, some of our, some of the guests that we've had here at Shark Time, and some of our other events too, in our events and spaces, have expressed some concerns about Sharky's travel tank. If you've been to some of our other events, you may have seen Sharky on stage with me in a travel tank, and several users have approached me saying, that, are we living up to like, animal safety standards, and, could we make him more comfortable? Now, I've spoken to Sharky about it, and he tells me he's fine with the way things are. It's a great way to see the surface world and explore it a little bit at a time. But you know what? This wondering soul question has me wondering, what can we do to really, improve the experience, Doggy? What do you think? How can we make it better?
I've got a really good idea. There's
What's
water, like that big ball that you put on a water. Like people
Mhm.
go inside and like to paddle around the water, but you're not in the
Yeah.
water. Do people get me? Like you call it? It's like a big.
Yeah, we know. We understand. I think I get what we're talking about.
Fill
Shark
it with
sphere.
water, put Sharky in it, and you can like roll about in like a hamster ball around the town.
Okay. Well, let me ask you something. Like sharks breathe. They get their oxygen out of the water. Let me ask you, what happens when that oxygen runs out?
Yeah,
The water.
Sharky.
But the water.
Just
Water.
in a ball.
How do we get them out of the sphere, though?
You pop it.
And put them back into the ocean and then unzip it.
Oh, I see that it's a good idea. Let's just say that there are some technical
Go on.
issues that we still need to resolve, Doggy. All right, now how about you, Iron? What do you say? What do you
Okay,
think?
well, I have two things. One, I've seen him in his tank, and I've seen hearts
Yeah,
billowing out from the bottom, so I know he loves it in there.
he
Two,
does. He
I
loves
would
it.
I would put in like a treasure chest has bubbles come out, just for some added fun in the tank.
Oh yeah, like a little bit, a little bit of flair for the travel tank. That's a good
Cute.
idea. I like that. Yeah, that's gonna keep a lot of oxygen in there. Unlike some people.
Exactly.
Unlike
Keep 'em
some
alive.
people. All right, now Hales, let me ask you. What do you think? What can we do to make it a better
Ah.
experience for Sharky?
So for anyone who's a Doctor Who fan, mainly the UK guys, it's like a TARDIS. It's actually bigger on the inside already, so we don't really need to do anything.
Love that. That's awesome.
Love
I
it.
love that answer. That's
Yeah.
really great. Don't forget your screwdriver. Okay, here. No, probably just did all the cover. I messed up. Sorry, I'm a fan. You know what I stand by. All right, everybody, let's see here. Well, you've all heard the answers of our volunteers here. All right, so
For the
let's
bubble.
get some
For the
music
bubble.
going here, and I want you to all
Bully
think
equals
about the consequences of
fun.
your action here. Okay, think about their futures in all space. All right,
fun.
here we go, everybody. We're going to close the voting in 3, 2, 1. The voting is now
I like
closed.
that
Let's see
number.
how we did, everybody. Ooh,
Oh,
Hales.
no.
I can't believe it's
Oh,
happened
no.
again. This is
No.
terrible.
No.
You have any plans
I
later,
can.
Hales?
Nah, it's bedtime.
No?
Ladies.
Okay,
Bedtime.
all right. Well, just for you today, we're going to replace the seasoning with wine.
Yay! You
Just
know
to
me
make it a
so
better
well.
experience for you. Yeah, there we go, because Hales likes the wine. All right, everybody, give me
Hi,
a good
Hales.
scream on the way out, Hales. Here. Oh, Melvin's eating good today. There we go. All right. There we go. All right, everybody. What was that you just saw? 3 questions.
Seasoning.
Wine.
Oh, not this time.
Wine.
Wine.
All right, everybody. All right. Well, now we're going to be moving into our 3rd round. And as we do, listen, if you came in today and you notice that we have the Patreon sign set up and there's Buy Us a Coffee, we are trying to raise funds to get more equipment to put on more interactive experiences like this for all of you. But we are also taking a portion of what we collect, donating it to the Bimini Shark Lab. Through their Adopt a Shark program, we can help them raise awareness about some of the environmental concerns facing sharks in the ocean today, and things like shark finning and stuff like that. And we want to thank you for helping us to do our part, and for supporting us by coming out to our shows, and subscribing to our YouTube channel. Because those of you that do, we like just a little bit better, not a lot, just a little bit more. So if you're thinking, why doesn't the host pay any attention to me when I come to the shows? You just subscribe to that channel, and you know what? I like you just a little bit better. True. All right. Now, also, you may have noticed when you came in the lobby, we have a guest book set up out there. If you enjoy your time here today, please sign that guest book. Let us know how you like the show. We love hearing you guys' comments and feedback. So take the time to do that. We really do appreciate it. All right. Now, in our 3rd round, did I move it up to round 3? I did. Let's start out with you, Iron. Iron, are you ready for your question?
I'm ready.
All right. A starfish, clown, and a news anchor, a news reporter. Right? They all are thrown from a plane. Now I need to know, right, who survives and how it happened.
Okay.
We just reset those votes.
Starfish, a clown, and a news anchor.
Or news reporter.
So,
Yeah. It could be a
news
news anchor.
reporter.
Let's let it be a news anchor. Yeah.
Okay, so news anchor was talking to the clown, not the starfish, and the starfish got jealous. Seen they were over the ocean, so he popped open the door, flew out, and he lived because he's a starfish, and he landed in the water.
Here you go. Okay, I like it. Good answer. Well thought out. A doggy, a starfish, a clown, and a news anchor are all thrown from a plane. All right, which one of them survives, and how did it happen in the first place?
Well, I don't know if it's true, but starfish don't have brains. So they're not really the smartest thing alive. So I feel like they're gonna die.
I have some starfish friends that are going to be pretty upset to hear that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Starfish. Actually, no. The starfish will survive because if one of its limbs get chopped off, it can regrow that limb. I feel like the starfish will come back alive or whatever.
Wow.
Just said they're not
Clownfish, I feel like he's gonna try to be funny and try to do like a big dive. He's a clownfish.
Yeah,
He
okay.
likes to be funny.
All right. That's a
And the
good
news
answer.
anchor.
Yeah.
News anchor is probably
And
just gonna try and he's most likely gonna die because they're landing into the water.
I believe so. Yeah. So we're in the ocean right now. Let it be, over the ocean.
Ooh,
There you go.
it's pretty painful if you're landing from a very tall. Yeah, she's dead.
Yeah.
She has some kind of diving technique, but otherwise
I see.
she's teleprogramming her death.
I see. Okay. All right. Well, that's your answer, then. And actually, about
Is that what
starfish, off the west coast of the U.S., it's this weird, I think they're calling them like zombie starfish, where the arm just detaches off the starfish and starts to crawl away from it. It's really creepy. Look that up on YouTube. It's weird. All right,
Very
everybody.
sad, actually,
All right. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna all give you. Oh, actually, wait a minute. We need to know.
Yep.
All right. You have one more
No,
question.
you
for
got more votes than me. Poop.
Yeah, I got one more question for you. Why do you deserve to live more than iron?
Because I've been losing so many times now. Michael can vouch for me. This is probably like the 10 times in a row I've probably lost. This is probably going to be the 11th if I lose against him.
You haven't been coming to the show very much.
Yeah.
And
So
our regulars will know
because
that
it's my summer break.
Iron has actually lost more times than you have.
yeah.
Because I needed a little break. Needed to figure
Need a
out
little
who I
break.
was.
I understand. I get it. Iron, how about you? Why do you deserve to live
Oh,
more than
I'm a
Dougie?
child, by the way. I'm a child.
First of all, this is the first time I've seen him here, and I'm here all the time. So
I know.
and I lose.
Yeah.
I'm eating often.
Yeah. You've given a lot. You really have.
I have.
All right. You have. It's true.
I know.
All right.
Eat this.
Well, all right, everybody. I want you to think about the consequences of your actions. Okay. I want you to think about their futures at Altspace. Some of them might be world builders. Some of them might be future event
It's my
hosts.
birthday.
We don't know. Some of them might have families. All right. People that rely on them. That kind of thing. So let that be reflected in your vote because we're going to lock the votes out in 3,
My cat's dying.
in
I
2,
swear to God.
in 1. You hear all the begging and screaming going on behind me. We're going to drag this out just a little bit more. Let's see. How are we doing? I hear this going nuts. Oh, wow. Okay. It's looking like there has been a shift. All right. We're going to lock those votes out right now. Voting is now closed. All right. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. Oh, wow.
Look at that.
That was close. Doggy,
Disappointing
you know
with
how
all
this
the
works,
audience.
Doggy. Give us a good scream,
Disappointing
shall
in
we?
you all.
Here we go.
Who voted
Here we
me?
go.
Thank
Here,
you.
give us a good
Who
scream,
voted
Doggy.
Quick, he turned on you.
Now,
Hi.
give us a good scream. Oh, that was a good one. All right, everybody, what was it you just saw? Let me hear it.
Seasoning.
Wine? No, that was type 1, Smarty. That was just seasoning. All right, I can understand it. No, thanks to Hales. There we go. All right, everybody. Now, it looks like that Iron's going to be our winner tonight.
When I was
All right,
booked out,
congratulations, Iron. We're going to do is
have to
take
pick
down this
both
glass
sides.
enclosure, and why don't you come on down here so we can take your picture, and it'll go out on our Twitter. There we go. All right. Now stand right in front of there. We'll get your picture taken. Now, our audience can help me out here, throwing up as many emojis as you can while we get this picture. 3, 2, 1. Say Shark Time.
Shark time.
There we go. Very nice. Oh, that came out good. All right, everybody. Now listen. Oh yeah, and actually, you know what? We're gonna do something a little bit different tonight. I hope it's cool with my producer. Since you've won before, right? Is there someone in the audience you'd like to give the prize to?
Oh, okay.
Heard a gasp. Heard a gasp. Somebody went. Something different happened.
No.
Something different happened. No one in the
See how
audience. You don't want to give out the
see how
prize to anybody.
I see how enthusiastic Hollywood McGee is, so I'll give it to her.
Yeah, Hollywood McGee's looking pretty into it. You want to pick Hollywood McGee?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, well, let's see. We've got to find out Hollywood McGee's username first. Let's see here. All right, Hollywood 11 with a capital H. You got that, Mrs. Producer?
Got it.
All right, excellent. All right, cool. So now what we're going to do is we're going to send Sharky back to his trawler. All right, everybody. So let's send him back. Let's hear it for Sharky. He did a good job tonight, except when he wasn't messing up. Bye, Sharky. We'll see you later, buddy. See you later, Sharky. Take care. All right, everybody. Now listen, we're going to be doing this again this Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Check us out on your main menu under your events tab, and keep an eye out for any pop-up events that we do. That's not easy to say, but yeah, we do these pop-up events from time to time where we just feel like doing a Shark Time, and we just put it on up a couple hours before. So keep an eye on that event calendar. All right, everybody. All right, here we go. We're going to extend these bridges out, everybody. We almost forgot something. We want to have the audience up here, all right? Because we're going to be wishing Iron Sniper a happy birthday. So the stage blockers are down. Everybody come on up. All right, and here you go. You have a lit candle right here, Iron. I want you to come here. Let's get everyone in place because we're going to take a picture of this. Everybody stand around that cake, if you would, please. Wow, you know, Milkman made it too. Very nice. Get you all in the picture there. All right, cool. We're going to stand around that cake. Be careful not to fall because there are sharks in the water. All right, everybody, I want to hear everybody say happy birthday to Iron Sniper as we take a picture and put your hands up, everybody. Happy birthday, Iron. There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, very nice. Oh, wait, we're going to have to take that again because all I got is a bunch of heads. Here we go. Let's see. Here we go. Happy birthday, Iron. Here we go again. Here we go.
Thank you.
Oh, that came out much better. That looked good. All right, everybody. All right. Now, Iron, if you would, blow that candle out. You're going to have to do better than that, man.
Try
Maybe
harder.
everyone can help him out. Try it again. There you go.
Try
All
harder.
right, you're going to have to try it harder. Everybody together.
3.
Let's all try.
2.
It's
Lightheaded.
not working. Here we go. Try it again. Ready? Go.
Yeah.
Power. Look at that. We just had to get our hands into it. That was all right. Now listen, we're going to be heading out now to the Ravenhall Flight Academy. If you'd like to join me, just walk into the airlock there, and there's a portal there that's going to whisk you away to the Ravenhall Flight Academy. If you haven't learned how to fly in Altspace
Hey, no
yet,
problem.
come on out and join
You're
us.
welcome.
Let's get some
Enjoy it.
music, and don't forget to sign our guest book. Thanks for coming, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you. My cake.
That's cool.